All right, cool. All right. What's up, everybody? So we here for a special day. It is human genocide. I'm sorry. Thanksgiving, and as you can see, there's a lot more people than what you're used to. You're just used to five, cool looking folk. But nah, we got the whole crew. So, of course, you have the ninjas. Rose will be here soon because work, gross,
Life.
gross. But we got a few special guests. So, for me, we have my adorable, loving, you know, spouse.
Aww.
That is, you know, this is
Oh.
Demi. This is who I'm always
Aw.
talking about when,
Aw.
stupid shit. And then we have, two. I like to call them my big sisters. It's great. It's great. You usually see them in the chat,
Remember.
but they're actually on here. And I couldn't be happier. I couldn't. But we got, the beautiful, the great, other half of Tiger Slays, Miss SJ. Mmm. How
Yeah.
you doing,
That
SJ?
You
boy
better
did
have.
good.
Better
That
have.
boy did good. He did
That
good.
part. The better half.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
better half.
Better
Fuck
have.
Jay. This
Better
the
have.
half that
Fuck that
everybody
nigga.
like.
Jay. I don't know where that nigga at, but fuck him.
That
Actually, I
part
just
fuck him.
thought about this. Like, your name could be y'all's logo. That could be your couple logo.
We
You good?
actually have brainstormed a couple logos.
Oh, really? I was just saying,
Aww.
if
Yes.
So
you just use the
good.
SJ, and it's just.
Oh no, I know. I
Mhm.
know. We talked about that extensively. Because
And then of course we also have the other part of Tiger Slaves, if you know MTAC. Miss MG. She's not gonna be on the screen because life be life and but she's still here. And she gonna add to the befucker. Damn sure.
Gonna be plenty
Now,
of that. It's gonna be
Boogie,
plenty of that.
Boogie, who else we
Huh?
got? Cause there's a couple more people up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we got? Oh, of course, of course. Yes. We have. Um. Shit. When the weed hit, when you don't expect it to. Um. Just put me on the spot, don't you? We have
Yep.
the creator of something that gave me tremendous trauma, but it was a good read. um, the Chaos Man himself, the creator of Sovereign Comics. We have Tier from the Bridge podcast. Also, we have with him his Chaos Mate on the Bridge podcast. We have Mr. Scorpio in the building.
Always,
What's going on, y'all?
always starting off.
Additional.
Yes,
Two chaos gods are
yes,
here.
with locks.
Yeah.
With locks.
Yes, so you know it's up.
Oh, yes. And Uncle Joe, you want to introduce the last person?
Oh Lord, Joe,
Ah, what?
this
Mm.
nigga. I hate
Oh,
it.
wait a second.
You went to sleep. You
What
went
we
to
doing?
sleep.
Introduce your people, man.
Introduce your people, man.
Oh, Littlefoot. Oh, yeah. Also, yeah. The original Round the Way girl. Uh, my sister. Not just in Christ, but pretty much my sister.
Right.
Uh,
What is this, my
not the same
eulogy?
daddy, different mamas. My
Come on, let's get
I
happy.
remember
my
enough.
sister TT, but I call her Gladys.
Let's
That's
get
the
happy.
name, Gladys. Go ahead.
That's me.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell them.
Mm-hmm. You can catch me on OnlyFans, Pornhub. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Ma, 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 why? Why?
Make
I
your
hope
money.
you know that's staying in the show. I
Lord,
hope.
Make
already.
your money. Make
Mommy
your money
milkers,
this
big
but for
mommy
real,
milkers,
Gladys
big huge
OnlyFans
milkers, and
wins.
huge big milkies.
Is that Neil?
And I'm her promoter. So
Hey, yo.
Oh, so much. Okay, And on that note,
Jesus. It's gonna be a long one.
ooh, it's gonna be a long damn show.
It's gonna be a long one.
And like we said, this is the Thanksgiving special. So we will be talking about all things Thanksgiving, everything that comes along with being in just some bullshit. And the first thing we gonna get into is the food. So I wanna know what's some of y'all favorite foods to eat on Thanksgiving? And who is not allowed to cook?
I guess I'll go first. Mrs. Johnson. On Thanksgiving, yeah, that's my answer.
What's
Oh,
your favorite
she's your
food?
favorite
Uncle
food. Okay.
Joe.
Joe, what's your
Did
favorite
you-
food?
What?
Did you?
What's your favorite food, Uncle Joe?
He just
Oh,
said.
just
that
said.
food. That food.
Y'all just gonna listen.
Listen, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese.
That's it.
Mac and cheese.
Y'all get on my nerves. I swear.
Mine would be dressing. Uh, some of y'all call it stuffing. I don't know why. Dressing.
Because they actually stuff it in the bird.
It's
Stuffing.
it's dressing.
Lord.
Lord.
That's
I don't call it that.
that's
Dressing is
Race
dressing is
into
gravy.
this. The word on the
Dressing is
street
gravy.
is the
Dressing.
white people be putting the dressing in the turkey. They be stuffing it in there. That's why they call it stuffing.
Stuff.
But I don't know because I ain't never had Thanksgiving at a white woman house.
It's always been stuffing for me.
Where's my stuff?
It's
It's
so
been
yes,
dressing
hell
for
either
me
way.
since that.
my great aunt is not allowed to cook any dressing anymore. Mm-mm. No, no, no.
Why?
If she your great aunt, that means she older.
Two,
Her
two
eyesight
things.
going.
Like, okay, three things. She used oysters, like the juice. Um,
Time to
she used too much sage, and she got roaches.
We still talking about food? Are we still talking about food?
No.
Oh, Lord
Well,
Jesus.
No,
You
I
know
do
what?
not
One of
feel
those
like we do not feel like having a game of is that a roach or not.
That
You
part.
could have led with that one. You
Using-
could have just said one reason.
Especially if she using oysters. If she using oysters, because when they
Who the
cook, some
fuck
of them
use
get like
oyster
dark.
juice in they shit? I ain't never.
Listen, there's a lot of people in Texas that cook theirs like that. There's one of my aunties that cook hers like that, but I ain't.
Man, I grew up near the beach and we ain't even do that. Just saying.
Nice.
Like,
I'm not. Can't do it.
Like, is that an almond?
That part. Almond or
Wait.
roach.
who next? Who next?
Who's
Who
next?
next? Who next? Because I don't know what to do off of that one. Who
Stuff
next?
for
Neil,
Thanksgiving.
go ahead.
So we just eat whatever
What's
I
up,
cook.
man?
The kids just be like, whatever they want to eat, and I just make whatever they want to eat. That's the one day they can choose anything they want to eat, and I cook it. Because I don't really eat Thanksgiving food. But my mother, the woman whose crotch I came out of, she can't cook for nobody. Don't eat at her. Listen. If my people don't listen to me and they throw a funeral, ask who made everything. As a matter of fact, don't eat. Just don't eat. Don't trust nothing that they bring. I didn't cook it. I'm gone. My mother's gonna try to cook. Save yourself.
Oh, Lord.
Don't eat it. Terry, you know I'm telling the truth. Don't get mad when you see this. You know you can't cook. Matter of fact, I hope you not. Just leave my grandma be. Don't fix her nothing for Thanksgiving. Let Barbie handle that. All right? All right.
Public service announcement has been stated.
Number one, I'm going to say I love yams. Yams is my
I
favorite.
bet you do, son. I bet you do.
Shut up.
Sorry.
You play with me, I'll take your cut. I'll take your medicine again. You remember what happened the last time? Your smarties. But as I
It
was
really
saying,
do be on.
it's the yams. But at the same time, I do not trust my auntie to cook nothing for Thanksgiving. Everything she has is out of date. Everything is out of date. Everything.
Okay.
Even the turkey. The turkey was out of date.
How the hell? Never mind. Okay, see, I have a question.
After Thanksgiving.
Why is that something in older black people houses? I have seen
no idea. I have no idea.
That is brown.
No, listen.
And my
listen.
grandfather was
when I got listen. Let me know. I got the little story real quick. Because when I got here to my granddad's house, this man had chicken from 2017 in the deep freezer.
How is it?
Just on all that. You be alright. Spray over it. You be alright.
It's
Just
frozen.
put it in some lukewarm water.
They still gonna cook it.
But still, it's like
it was in the Boogie. It was in the deep freezer.
I sure ate it.
Frozen.
It was in stasis. So
yeah, like when they froze some animals and King Tutton. You can bring them back to life. Just add some heat to it.
Mm-hmm.
You got 7 minutes. Once it starts defrosting, you got 7.
You got 7 minutes to cook it. There you go.
You be alright.
It's like it's a ticking time bomb.
Listen, you alive?
Look, I ain't gonna guarantee what's gonna happen after you eat it, but
yeah.
it made me full. It made the turd. So
best thing to do. That one you gotta put in the fryer. You just gotta drop it in the frying pan.
We may start seeing supper for elephants, but you'll be all right.
I'll stew them all the time.
It's all right. It's good.
It's good. As long as they ain't biting you, you okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Who next?
Who next?
Because I got a list. I'm going last.
I mean, he got a list.
I mean,
this man said he has a list.
Yeah, we ain't got all night. Okay.
Hey, there's some things that I gotta be like everything. I gotta have this. My family even know. Make sure you put this aside.
Hey yo,
y'all go ahead, go.
You get that type of privilege?
I'm
the one in the kitchen, so
I'm the unhinged psycho. So I'm the unhinged psycho who backslid, who was a youth pastor, but now he's on his own journey. So they be like, just keep him happy. No, I'm just playing. My family just like that. Sweet family, sweet North Carolinian family. Who next? You go ahead and go. I'll let you go ahead and go, Scorpio.
It's very simple. My favorite food is macaroni and cheese, and 96% of my family is not allowed to cook.
Damn.
Why?
Yeah.
Sweet to the point.
Not even on the Tuesday. For damn sure not on Thanksgiving.
Not even on a regular day, because I have the type of family members that like to have revolving doors at their houses. That means people are coming in and out, and they'll be like, "Can you stir that pot for me?" Who the fuck is this? I don't know who that is. He just came off the street.
You got 32 cats. Cat hair coming off her cardigan. You talking about stir? She don't even know how to use a spoon.
No.
Well, you know who that is. That's Ray. Y'all used to play when y'all was 3.
I don't know who that
was a long
is.
time ago.
I'd be like, I don't know.
Bitch, I'm 42.
I'm like, at Uncle Joe's house, not at Uncle Joe's house. Cause listen, Uncle Joe. Listen, Uncle Joe.
We ain't We ain't doing this today. We ain't doing this today. Joe, stop. Remember, Mama told me to watch you. Mama told me to watch you.
Stop touching shit.
The majority of my family is not allowed to cook. Only people that could cook, God rest her soul, is my grandmother, the queen, my mother, myself, and maybe one of my aunts.
Maybe.
I like it.
We're the only ones that are allowed to cook.
Maybe.
Everybody else, they don't like to bathe. They don't like to clean their house.
No, they gotta go. Gotta go. Listen, either they go on their own or I make them go.
That boy.
That's
and they're not allowed. And if you ain't do nothing, you're not allowed to take an extra plate. We will shame you. No, you don't.
I feel that because that's what we do. We do like I'll say mine when I get it. Like I said, so I'll say.
I got a list.
My mother will shame you at that table. She's like, "No, you ain't. No, the hell you ain't. Put that down. That's mine." I'm like, "Ooh."
You
A
right.
couple of B words go flying. That's all right. You ain't gonna do nothing. Put it down. Yeah, it's one of them type of
You use
them.
your plate
That's why we cut off.
privileges. You lost your plate privileges.
That part, you lost your plate privilege. Go sit your ass down.
Yeah, that's it.
For me on
Go ahead,
Thanksgiving,
SJ.
I like the perfect bite. So like mac and cheese, yams, a little bit of turkey, but it got to be the perfect bite on the same fork. Everything all in one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I get it.
What, Papa?
everything's a perfect bite. I love butter beans, but ain't nobody allowed to cook them. Cause ain't nobody sit and watch long enough to get the recipe. And for me, people not allowed to cook. Look, if I ain't had your cooking on a random ass Tuesday, Thanksgiving is not the time for you to bring something to be like, well, I made the mac and cheese. No, the hell you didn't. And I ain't gonna call no names.
I know Bob
but
Evans when I see it.
One, last year, my family decided we was gonna change locations. Why the hell we ain't have Thanksgiving at my mama's house?
Hold on.
We decided to move to the next in line.
I know you did not just say Bob Evans. Don't you give me Bob Evans PTSD.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
My bad.
Hold on. Did I just hear you saying somebody bringing experimental mac and cheese?
They sure the hell did to last Thanksgiving, and I still ain't recovered, which is why this year we're gonna lock all doors and ain't nobody allowed to come over, and we ain't going nowhere. I am traumatized.
Listen,
Because
I'm just gonna say it like
who
this.
the hell
I don't have a Glock, but
on
I do have a Glock.
Thanksgiving?
Keep playing.
So see
You
what happened
traumatized the
was,
man with the mac and cheese.
I know we got a couple elders
Damn
here,
shame.
but a couple elders went and met Glory, and we just changed all the black folks rules and just started trying shit. I'm not okay. And so Thanksgiving is postponed until I am happy again.
Listen,
Thank you for sharing your story.
started with putting raisins and
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing
it
your
all
story.
started.
Thank you for sharing your
Putting
story.
raisins and potato salad. That's how it started.
It was an
Matter
raisin.
of fact, that really is how we started, cause
No, that's not how it started. It started with that
I'm
green
trying to
bean
stay quiet
casserole.
because I know what
That's
happened.
where it started. Green bean casserole.
Green. What the hell is a green
What the
bean?
hell is a green bean casserole?
What the fuck is that?
You can't
the
make
fuck
no
is green bean
casserole out of
casserole?
green beans. How do you even
White
make
people
that?
shit.
White
Then
people
that's
put a
all
whole
gonna
lot
run
of
out.
stuff
It's
in the
white people
pan.
shit. It's what?
That's when it started,
Look
because
at
green
it,
bean
chill out.
casserole has been coming to potluck
Hold
since
on.
1997, and
I
I'm
got
sick of it.
I got a question for y'all. What color should your potato salad be?
Yellow. What other color should it be?
Yellow.
What other
Depends.
color is it?
Yellow.
It should be yellow.
Yeah, I
Yellow.
don't know. Like, it either should be like an off-white,
My
depending
my
on what you put in it,
potato
or
my
white.
potato salad is a yellow color. I've
Or
seen
that color
Yellow.
too.
It's supposed
So
to be
you
So you
yellow.
do
use
mustard.
heavy mustard, right?
So,
You use a lot of
You
mustard.
got
so you do the
mustard,
mustard
but it
kind.
depends
Yeah,
on how
yeah,
much
that's why.
mustard.
Yeah.
It
It
just
depends on what you
depends on
do.
how much mustard you put
I've
in it.
seen a lot of white potato salad, what they call it New York style potato salad.
No, it
No, the
ain't.
hell we not.
It ain't.
Yeah.
No, it
When I
ain't.
see
Question
that,
is,
I'm
what's
just
the
like,
texture
no.
of your potatoes in the potato salad?
No, it ain't.
Yeah. What that is, they just use nothing.
It was more mayonnaise than anything else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They just use nothing but mayonnaise.
If
No,
it
Like, you
wasn't
use
no
it
New
in
York,
it, but you
mayonnaise,
still
that
can
I
put
must
say
some
be
mashed
mustard.
upstate.
potatoes.
That must be upstate
Nah,
New York. I ain't in New York. I know it.
That's what I'm saying.
nah. My auntie and my grandma are from New York. They don't use mayonnaise. They use like sour cream or some shit. They ain't
Thank
no
you.
mayonnaise
That's
in
why
that
I'm like,
shit.
what is this New York style potato salad where it's just straight white, no other
That's
ingredients? Because
upstate shit.
potatoes
No,
are
like
white.
my grandma, my auntie and my grandma are from New York, and they use red potatoes. Theirs is a different consistency in general.
Exactly. That's
Like
what I'm
it's a
talking about.
totally
Them
different
the red ones.
consistency,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it ain't bad though.
No,
It
no.
ain't
There's
bad, but
the one
the
that I
regulars.
saw. The, the one that I saw when you put it on the plate, it make that noise, that slopping noise. That I'm just like, I don't think it's supposed to sound like that.
I don't think
Speaking
it's
of
supposed to
noise,
do that.
though,
That's watery. Why is it sounding like that?
is
Is
your
it
macaroni
turning?
and
I
cheese
don't.
supposed to stand up when you put it on the plate, or is it supposed to just
Stand up.
kind of fall apart?
Just sit sharp.
Mine is. I can
Mac and
cut
cheese
mine in a
falling
square
apart.
and it sits up on my plate. I don't know what
Okay,
everybody
That
else
part,
got.
just
right? So you
I
from the
just
south?
have questions because if you make it on the stove and then just put it in the oven with some cheese on top, that's not mac and cheese.
Oh, I
That's not
got you
oven
beat.
mac and
No,
cheese.
listen.
That's stove mac and cheese.
I got you beat. I had a
Why are you
gentleman
doing this?
bring
Why are you
bring
doing
some mac and
this?
cheese.
You
Hold
know what
on,
you're
mac and
doing.
cheese. He
In the
literally
crock pot.
had the macaroni in the baker, and he put slices of cheese on top and just
You
melted
fucking.
it and said it was mac and cheese and brought it to the job. Yeah, during
But see, you
Thanksgiving.
know what? We supposed to be doing Friendsgiving on Tuesday at my job, right?
Don't eat the
And
food.
everybody's supposed to bring something, but I never eat because I be walking through the line like, who made this? Raise your hand. Who made this? I hate you. And now I ain't got no coworkers because I done cussed everybody out. Because why
I'm
y'all?
just
well,
listen. I want to hear
Okay,
Tears lips.
okay.
I'm checking my blood sugar
I
because
don't.
Hold on.
I
I
can't
don't
stand
even.
y'all.
what I just heard.
Okay.
Joe, shut the hell
I
up.
don't eat at potlucks.
Listen,
Lord.
Shut the hell up.
listen.
So
Tia,
I need to
SJ,
hear
y'all
Tears
the
lips.
last ones. Come on.
SJ, you go first.
What y'all gonna eat? Who can't cook? SJ just like, I ain't doing that. I ain't incriminating myself. Fuck that.
Hey, yo.
Stuffing, because that's the only thing I've ever heard it referred to on the islands.
Dressing.
It's my main thing.
Stuffing?
Turkey. See, now here's the thing. We do macaroni different than y'all. And when I say we, I mean Bahamians. We do baked macaroni, and it's in a square, and it's fucking delicious. One day, if we ever do a Friendsgiving, I'm going to show you what it is. But I have to have it every year. And as for who's not allowed to cook, no one but me is allowed to cook.
Damn. I like the
Damn.
sound of that. I like
that
the
answer.
sound. Yep.
Tear, please.
This is why you're.
I know
Let us know about this list.
It's the fact that several of my friends have been like, I dream about your turkey all year.
Hey, yo.
That's what's up.
Shut up, buddy.
Yep, you was on the
Shut up,
same
Bill.
thing I was on. Shut up.
So-
You was on the same shit. Shut up.
So my list. Let me see how we gonna start. I gotta have deviled eggs. Gotta have deviled eggs.
Okay.
Gotta have collards.
Yes.
Gotta have the macaroni and cheese. Because my family, of course, we do baked macaroni and cheese. But we also add cream cheese into ours. I don't know if anybody else does that. So we all, because it makes it creamier if you do it the right way.
Yeah.
I don't mean
You
like
do it the right way.
cut. Like you do it the right way, it makes it really, really creamy. But some people be just doing slices of the cream cheese and just put it in there. You gotta dissolve some into the sauce, and then put it. If we have a Friendsgiving, I'll make it. Just like SJ said, I'll make my
We just
version.
gonna have everybody bringing their macaroni and
For
cheese.
real, for real,
Yeah,
for
bro,
real.
everybody's
Yeah,
gonna
the
bring
black
back
man
Ribs.
macaroni and cheese.
We always have.
Listen,
always
I'm
have
gonna
ribs.
for you.
I used to be about the ham a lot, but I don't really eat ham too much anymore. I actually like my family's cranberry sauce. It's pretty good. You take that, mix it with the stuffing, cranberry sauce stuffing. You get some collards up there with the mac and cheese. Put that on the fork. It's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. It's getting me hungry, and I wish I could go home. And as far as like who can't cook, oh, I forgot some desserts too. So like lemon meringue pie, gotta have it. Sweet potato pie, gotta have it.
I love me sweet
Gotta
potato.
have it.
Fun fact: I love sweet potato pie, but hate sweet potato.
Pecan pie, gotta have it. Pecan pie, gotta have it.
Can't do it.
I don't do pecan pie for my friend. Y'all can't do pecan pie. But gotta
I
have
can't
it
do
too.
pecan.
So.
I'm sorry, fucking pecan pie.
Damn, not fucking pecan.
Disrespectful.
I'm not a fan of pecans, so
I can clear my case. I'm allergic to pecans. I can't do it.
that's
okay.
fair.
That makes sense then.
If
Yeah,
I
you
eat
literally can.
If I eat
I'll
pecans, you
I'll
just
take
won't
my-
see me just turn red and blue and just start choking all over the place.
Now,
All right, that's fair.
I feel that.
That's
That makes
fair.
sense though. But you definitely can't eat it. But I'll say as far as anybody who's allowed to cook, who isn't allowed to cook. I'll say this: my family, we're all in a sense kind of allowed to cook because growing up, like both my parents were cooks. My dad was a head chef. My mom could cook. My grandma can cook. So I just come from a cooking ass family. But when we were younger, we would be in cooking competitions, and they would like really judge us. Before that crap became like a TV show thing, we were actually have like we'll bring it to the table, and they'd be like, well, who made this?
Oh wow.
You gotta tell them who it was.
Wow.
But you get the pointers. They'll tell us, "Nah, you put too much salt in this. You did this too much. You made this heavy." Like one time, this one when I got suspended from the grill for like a year. Me and my cousin were making the steaks and we were doing well, but we made them too spicy. Like we made them like, that level. Most black folks we can handle spicy, but it was that one level where it was like the spice that I can handle now.
Oh shit!
Like that, that Mexican spice. It was like up here. That's when they were like, nah, too hot. So, but other than that, no, like there ain't really nobody. I'm trying to think. There ain't really nobody I know who we would be like, nah, because we also assign too. So like when we have Thanksgiving, it's like, okay, you gonna make this, you gonna make that, you gonna make this, because we know everybody can cook because we kind of had to.
Vibes is good.
It's like how basketball is in North Carolina. Like you can't live in North Carolina and not know how to play basketball.
I just got flashbacks.
For me, I don't know how it is now because I've been away from home for decades now. But every time I tell somebody from North Carolina, oh, so you can ball? No, I'm a football player. I guess I'm too short for basketball. I can dribble and shoot.
Facts. If you live in North Carolina, it's basketball or football.
Yep.
Hey, Rose.
Hello. I got off work a couple of minutes ago, and then I was also doing some Christmas window shopping, so that way when the paycheck decides to hit, I know what to get.
Nice.
Well,
so what kind of Thanksgiving stories are we sharing today?
Currently we are on what's your favorite food and who's not allowed to cook.
Ooh, bet. I won't go.
You the last one.
You the last one.
You're the last one.
W.
You the last of the Mohicans.
I hate you.
Oh.
Back to that, so I'm gonna let that comment slide for now.
Okay.
But favorite food, let's see. Because I don't want to. I mean, I know what my favorite food is, but I just don't want to pick an answer that seems "quote unquote" obvious.
Well, mac and
No,
cheese.
you can pick the obvious.
I say you can go.
Pick the obvious.
I'm not gonna lie. I do. One thing I will not miss about that toxic ass household, but one thing I will miss though, the way that my mom used to make that fucking ham, the Thanksgiving ham smacked hard every year. Listen. And then this is like a little bonus story, but one year, it's actually when I think it was like the second to last year we lived in North Carolina, and my dad worked at Ryder, which is a trucking company. Now, unfortunately, he got dealt the shift that came home late while Thanksgiving food was being cooked. He had to come home late, all of those. So my mama finished with the ham. Everything else was prepped. The only thing she didn't do was she didn't start the greens because, you have to use the greens as fresh as possible. You can't just, or at least from what she does, she tries to use them as fresh as possible. I don't know what other people do. But she finished the ham and left it on the stove to cool down and went in the room to go to sleep. Now, her room was the furthest from the kitchen. I mean, all the way in the back to the left in that corner. And then a few hours later, my father came home. We all in our rooms chilling and asleep. All you hear is a loud, "Hey, yo, what the fuck?" So we out here thinking somebody either broke in the house. Nah. This man came, looked at my mom, and he said, "Who the hell did this?" When I tell you the only thing we left on that ham was the fucking bone.
Damn.
It was two grown-ass men. We cleaned the hell out that.
Damn.
And here's the thing.
Y'all left the motherfucker a bone?
Nah, that bone was literally just the bone and
Hey, hold up. Uncle Joe? You back with us?
Go ahead, baby.
Come on back with us.
So, on to the part.
But to who can't cook, this one's going to be a little shorter. So this was the year before we stopped messing with the family. She has a very long story. It's not enough time. But we went to Virginia for Thanksgiving. everything was cool. We connected with the cousins. The aunt, I was a little older, so I was allowed to get in on some conversations and learn some family secrets. And, good times, good times. So then it came time to eat a couple of days after, maybe like a day or two after we got there because we drove all night from North Carolina. So I'm catching up with some of my cousins. They're a little older now, so they telling me about school, whatever. We making our plates, and I go over there to make mine, and I hear one of the little kids say, "I don't want to eat that. That's nasty." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Maybe they just uncultured." So then something told me check the trash can. Because I don't know about every black family, but the ones I grew up around and with, if you looked in the can and there was a folded plate, something on that plate was nasty as hell. Something on that plate was not it. It could have been one thing, it could have been the whole plate. I look in there, there's a whole plate in there folded and it's stuck to the side. So it's extra nasty. So I'm like, okay, yeah, little kids is way too honest. There's no way this can taste good. So I go to try it. I was like, hey, y'all, what tastes so nasty? They're gonna look at me. They're gonna talk about it's the macaroni. I'm like,
of course it is. It's always the macaroni.
I know y'all did not fuck up the macaroni. So I was just thinking they capping. Kids can be honest, but then they can also lie like hell. So I'm like, you know what?
No,
let me get the little babies a chance.
No, when it come to food, kids is honest as shit. When it come to your appearance and food,
not
with
with the way some of my cousins would say. So I'm like, okay, everything's fine and dandy. I get some of the macaroni. I'm out here thinking it's good and they just being picky. Because, kids can be picky. I put a good amount on there. I bit into it and I saw everything flash before my eyes. The only reason my aunt and cousin didn't get cussed out was only because not only can they actually fight, but both of them got records, and I'm not trying to be a part of that rap shit. But I bit in. Listen, I can understand something tasting wrong. I want to know who. I still don't know to this day who the hell made that shit taste like pure vinegar. And yes, I'm not lying to you. It tasted like somebody put a bottle of distilled vinegar on noodles and a little bit of cheese and said, "Here."
Somebody mad at somebody.
That
part. I know one thing. I know one thing for the listen. I was angry as hell, but I know one thing for the rest of that food that came out. I specifically asked before getting everything on that plate, "Who made this? Who made that?" I was not about to get.
Who made the potato salad?
Listen. My aunts and cousins, I did not eat. As long as I knew who made whatever they made, I did not eat. Be like, you sure you ain't hungry, baby? No, I'm good. I got Vienna sausages in the car. I'll be alright.
I hate you. So, with all that being said, we already know who ain't cooking. But one of my favorite things I love about Thanksgiving is seeing the clapbacks of nosy and disrespectful ass family members.
Okay, but Thanksgiving with black families on Twitter, I love that every year.
Listen, I ain't seen shit all November. I feel a little disrespected that I ain't seen them yet, but I'm gonna give it a minute because Thanksgiving is coming up this week.
Yeah.
But true, and so is themselves. So the bougie aunts and uncles and cousins gonna show their eye too.
That part. So, with that being said, what's some of y'all favorite clapbacks y'all done seen?
Y'all are going on a new topic, and I gotta go, and I don't want to interrupt anybody. I'm gonna just exit now. Love y'all. I will enjoy hearing the clapbacks on the playback.
Positive affirmation of the day for SJ. I hope the next time your dog cuddles you, you don't get dog hair everywhere.
Unfortunately, he doesn't really cuddle, but I appreciate that.
Of course. I want to start with one of my favorite clapbacks. And it's I can't believe you this old and I can't believe you this old and you still living with your mama. And the response was, I can't believe you this old and you still ain't got a man.
Damn.
Oh, that's just the classic.
Damn, that's a
I
classic.
know. I wanted
That's
to
just
start with a
classic.
classic.
That's a classic. That's a
Yes.
classic.
No, I got
And
one.
they don't
I got
just
one.
have to be
I got
ones
one.
that you have heard on the internet. If you've actually encountered some Thanksgiving bullshit and you have one, by all means, share, please.
I got
Yes.
Ooh, tear. Oh, I see the gears turning into your head. Oh, hell.
Oh, well,
You
Uncle
want
Joe.
me? Nah.
Listen, Uncle Joe heard some stuff. Uncle Joe heard some stuff.
You heard some stuff?
Joe heard on one of them from Uncle Earl. That's what we call him. We call him Uncle Earl. He was talking about it at his Thanksgiving. Little Junior found out he wasn't somebody else's junior. Mm-hmm.
Dang.
They found out what?
He was somebody
He was
else.
somebody else's junior.
It was somebody else's dream. Hi, the Pappy.
Shut up.
Girl light skin, but she got a black baby. You are not the father.
And that what they base soul food off of?
Is it?
Soul food they got from us. What you talking about?
I hate
That's what I
you so
said.
much.
Ain't that what they base soul food off on?
Honestly, as being an adult, I have not watched Soul Food since I was a kid.
You ain't missing
I
that.
need to
Listen,
see
oh
the
my God,
toxic
actually,
shit that I
Turn
was
on
watching.
Basketball Wives. You'll catch up.
The last
You right.
time
Not basketball.
I saw
Boy.
Soul Food was probably maybe like a few months before summer
Okay.
in last year.
Hold up. I know this ain't Thanksgiving related. But y'all brought up soul food, and I thought about something that I just want to get off my chest and tell y'all about.
Oh, hell.
Okay, my granddad passed away in 2012. He had this TV in his living room that went out like in 2000 and something, and it's just sitting there to this day. And every time I go over there, I tell them like, y'all need to crack open that TV because the money in there. Tell me, money in there. That TV has never left that spot since it went out. I've just never left the
Kinda.
spot.
Oh, yeah, there's something.
What kind of
Literally.
Mr. Krabs? I hid the
Literally.
money in the mattress
It's
type
something in
beat
there.
is this?
Something in there. But they don't want to believe. They think I'm crazy.
Son, you should be opening it. You should go find out. Investigate.
You should open it yourself and
Point,
then keep
because
it
the
only
TV
to
is
If
so
I
old
open
that
it,
it's
Scooby-Doo
considered
in the
relevant.
game.
I'm just listen now. If I open it and there's some money in there, y'all might not hear from me no more. I'm just saying. I'm gone. Peace
Oh,
out.
you listen, you good, bro? Just
Who's
call us
y'all?
from a
I ain't part
payphone
of
that's
y'all.
untraceable. Just call us from an untraceable payphone. We be alright.
That word.
Yeah.
Call us on a burner phone. You got that, bro.
I hate you. I hate y'all so
Timmy
much.
Turner with the burner for real. Like,
But back on topic.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Clapbacks. Give them to me. Give them to me. What's some bullshit that y'all done seen? Because I know it's something.
Oh, you know.
Oh, I got one.
I slept with your
oh, wow.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You did what?
No. That was a clapback. I've heard. I slept with your boyfriend. I said, well.
Got one.
Go for it.
How does it feel to have your fifth child? How does it feel to have your ex smash your grandma?
Golf claps.
that was a little too personal.
I know one clapback. And I don't know. Maybe like my grandma, she's originally from Georgia, so this might be a Georgia thing. But I think they do it in North Carolina too, because I've heard people say it. But when they're old, when the elderly, our elders, especially the women, when they always put little in front of something. So how's your little girlfriend? How's your little this? How's that little school? It's always an insult. It's always an insult.
Mom, you do know you muted, right?
I think that's why she
I
left.
think she do.
You know?
That's why she laughing.
Okay.
How you little
Because
girl?
you know it's.
I'm
It's
muted
fun
for a
being a
reason.
little wife.
It's best that I'm muted. We got to stay on task. Continue, please.
She said, I knew it was me.
Oh,
I have one that I've actually said to my aunt and cousin while on the phone. So, context. It was during the Thanksgiving / Christmas season, so but we lived here in Vegas and they lived in Virginia, and the way that our pockets were set up, we couldn't go see them for Thanksgiving like we normally would have when we lived in North Carolina. However, my mama has this thing called a big ass mouth, so if she talk, you can hear her through every wall in the house. So I used to be hearing things about relatives that I wasn't supposed to know. And my cousin just does not like me for some reason. I'm not even gonna get into she a mess. So I'm in my room chilling, TV's on low, chilling, and then I hear my mom through the wall because she talks in loud. So she's talking, and then she has the phone on speaker, so I can hear my aunt and I can hear my cousin. And she's like, "Girl, that all that girl do is sit in her room all day. She don't. All that girl do is sit in her room all day. She don't go nowhere." So me hearing this and being done with my aunt and my cousin shit, I cracked my door, and then my cousin was like, "All she do is sit in her room. She need to do something." So then now that I heard my cousin, I was like, "Yeah, nah, fuck you." So I walked out my room, and again, phone is on speaker, so she can hear me. We can hear her. I said I'd rather be known for sitting in my room than be known for fucking every drug dealer within a 10 block of my house. And my aunt hung up the phone and then called her back, and she was pissed at my mama. And my cousin was like, "How could she say that?" And then I yelled from the other side of the house, "You can't lie on what's facts, though." And that bitch did not say no shit to me afterwards. I know all your business because my mama don't keep her mouth shut. I have clips upon clips. Don't do it.
Hey, yo.
And with
Nah,
that
but fly back. Tattoos are a lifetime commitment. But your marriage wasn't.
God.
God fuck
I saw that one earlier.
One that was super messed. I ain't even wait. Nah, hold up. And then there's one I saw, and she was like, "Oh, you always doing that. You always out here doing that little walk with your cousins. Your husband out here doing that little walk to his parole officer." I was like, "Hey, yo."
No,
I'm like, that wasn't even bad, but it was chill, but it was personal, but it wasn't too personal. I'm like, dang. Also, if you hear squeaking in the back, there is a burp.
The one I'm ready to use is, you got married real quick. So I can say, you've been with your boyfriend longer than I've been alive. Oh, you ain't shit. Oh, damn. You ain't shit. I know exactly who the fuck you talking about. Shut up.
I've known Demi long enough to know that is not even the worst thing.
Wait, I got you.
That's not
I got you. Pull up your pants. Pull up your titties.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I can't, bitch. Mad your fucking bitch.
Listen, I thought of one just in case if we had like friends or family come to us for Thanksgiving. Nobody ever did, but I always had this on the arsenal. You always talking about your knees on life support. Ain't your dad? Can't you say the same thing about your dad? Oh wait, never mind.
No, I'm just saying.
Nah, because my relatives be trying me that hard though, and everybody and people in my family be trying me that hard.
Look,
you gonna come at me with that energy, you get hit back.
Look, I'm gonna say it like this.
Please read that. Please read that out loud, Kenny. Please read that out loud.
I don't even know what that message was, but I'm scared.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Lord forgive Kyle.
I feel like this is kind of a personal one, So it says mother-in-law. This potato salad nasty. Daughter-in-law. Your son love it. Cause he eat my ass twice a week.
Ew. I hate it here.
Well.
It sounds like Thanksgiving gonna be interesting at y'all house. All I'm saying is your mother know not to talk to me.
Family
Your mother know not to say shit to me.
Listen, I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna say no names. But there was a person at one point that used to come to Thanksgiving, and they act like they were in a happy relationship, but yet she just smashed the whole crew.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut.
Future for the streets meme. Where's my future for the streets meme? What?
Shut up. Shut up. Tier, Scorpio, y'all got any bullshit cops, clapbacks that y'all done heard from your families and whatnot?
I got one.
It's too some of our clapbacks are a little too personal and give out too much family business.
That's why I pick and choose my battles.
I mean, mine is like they too personal. Like,
listen,
who's real father? No.
Damn.
Listen, I hear you, Scorpio. Listen. I know I pick my battles. I make sure that I'm tall enough.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why I go for low blows, because I'm short.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. I just remembered another one that I've said to people.
Yeti Blue Mike.
Yep. So, it is no secret that my boyfriend is a white man. And if you know older black people, and you date somebody who ain't black, you know you're going to get somebody, for some of them, you're going to get them comments.
Just go ahead and say Jay. Go ahead and say Jay. Go ahead and say Jay.
Listen.
It wasn't even you.
Hold on.
Jay's
I got one more clap back, then we're going to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I? Boogie, no. I don't even know what you're going to say, but I can tell it's about to be some.
No.
I didn't even say mine, bro.
Let's pour Liz. Go ahead, boy.
Listen. I heard your grades are struggling. So is that hairline.
I think almost like that.
Nah, I'm sorry.
She said, "Are you?"
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mom.
She said, "Are you? Are you high?" And the girl said, "Using your credit score." By the way, Rent-A-Center stopped by, and that hurt me on a level that I wasn't prepared for.
My wallet.
It just gave me flashbacks to. I'm glad it just gave me flashbacks to ducking the window because the Rent-A-Center truck was coming down the street.
He said, "Using your credit score."
Every time I see a truck, I get scared.
Facts. That Rent-A-Center truck used to come down the block, used to be hiding.
But no, what's next, bro?
What we got on the
What's next? Who's next?
Who's next?
No, Bessie, what's next?
Special word from since he here, and we can do this for real. Tier.
Me?
Yeah,
let's see. About old Southern comics, huh?
Yeah, about that
That's
Southern
part our
comic.
Lord and Savior Southern comic.
This episode brought to you by
Wait a
Lord
minute.
and
Yes.
Savior Southern Comics.
Yeah, Jay's still living on
The
the floor.
Omniscient is here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think of something that won't hurt anybody's feelings to say.
Oh, well, you should just go ahead and pass the mic.
Hurt their feelings.
I'm pass the mic. Pass the mic. You think so already? I got to pass the mic.
I'm gonna mute myself so y'all don't hear JoJo.
We at Sour Comics, we made the comics you ain't missing. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, for real, just give it a chance, give it a read. There's something for everyone. You're gonna find something that's gonna make you cry. I promise you. Like, quite literally, every title might make you cry, especially with what's coming soon. So yeah.
He felt that in his
Sorry,
soul.
y'all. Don't let that out.
Y'all do.
But yeah. Yeah,
You
for
know,
real.
cry, laugh,
Comics for everybody.
throw the comic,
Something
you know,
for
throw some
everyone.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing, though, is that, and I know y'all have said it probably before, the representation, I do cover that. But I also give Imaginative Escape. So if you're tired of reading some of the stuff that's out there right now, you definitely pick up one of my books.
Most definitely.
That's what I was trying. That's what I was thinking about trying how to reword so I don't hurt folks' feelings.
Accurate portrayals of accurate history.
So,
good job, Ray Ray. You ain't selling out your trunk no more.
ain't selling out my trunk no more. We made it big.
I hate you.
I hate y'all. Why y'all like this?
Yeah, my comics all over the planet now.
Mm-hmm.
They just
They're selling out the trunk or selling the
and
or
none
selling
of
the
you
bootleg
asses is invited to
in the
my
barbershop
mansion.
used to be it though.
Sure.
Don't come to that mansion because we're gonna be sky high.
Gonna be high.
Yeah, you supposed
By
to
the
say when I
poolside.
make it. When I make it, I ain't gonna let none of y'all hit.
Yeah.
All right, I'll maybe let a couple of y'all hit. That's where you supposed to go with it. What's wrong? You had a prime opportunity.
Wait a minute. Wait a hit what?
Shut up, buddy. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Don't matter what it is. Just shut up.
It's gonna be really temple high.
Temple very high.
Too high.
Entendres today. I'm loving
Oh,
it.
what else? Oh, God.
That's what I'm gonna put for the. That's what I'm gonna do for the movie logo for Temple High too. It's gonna say Temple 2 High. Just to call back to this, so y'all can see it and y'all can laugh.
I love it. I love it here.
I love it. So yes, we have Tyranny.
Who else is gonna watch it?
And Scorpio. They also have a podcast called The Blerd.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And where can we
Scorpio.
find that? And when do y'all go live?
We go live every Wednesday night at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Hot. And
We act the fool. We cut up. There's no bars hold. We don't hold back. We say what we want.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, scroll on to the next podcast.
That boy don't want it.
Find the podcast that tells you what makes your ears feel good, because we don't. We do have fun though, so you are gonna laugh.
Yeah, it's called The Bridge, not Hallmark, so we're not gonna spare feelings.
Exactly.
I like
no spare feelings.
I want that on a t-shirt.
That boy, I want that on a t-shirt.
I want that.
Say less. We'll put that up there.
Okay,
That's
next
another
t-shirt
shirt.
idea. Write that down here.
Yeah.
Write that down.
With the bridge, not Hallmark.
You can find Tier and Scorpio's podcast, The Bridge, on YouTube, and y'all still doing Twitch, right?
No, we're not doing Twitch anymore. Just YouTube,
YouTube
and Facebook.
YouTube. Facebook.
Just the YouTube.
Say bouquet, you know.
Yep.
The book of the face.
And it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. We're almost at the end of our first season.
Yes. Can you believe it?
3 more episodes. Last episode, we're doing something like this, and inviting some of y'all. 3 ninjas gotta be up there. Yeah. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna talk about some crazy comic book stuff.
Boy, no, we're not. We're gonna go off topic like we always do.
We are. We always go off topic. We do.
Kind of like
But 2023. We think y'all gonna like what's coming to season 2 though.
Yeah.
While we're still gonna do interviews, it's gonna be a little different. So it's gonna be more. So we're gonna play to our strengths.
Oh, so what I'm hearing is somebody crying.
Huh?
So what I'm hearing is somebody gonna cry.
You don't cry from laughter.
No, because you say you played our strength, and making people emotional is your strength, according to Boogie.
That's true.
Oh, that's in the comics.
Listen.
Yeah.
That's gonna make people cry too.
I'm gonna
especially
reiterate
especially
what you ain't seen nothing yet.
Exactly.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
But I will say this though, like going back to what she was saying, even Star's issue 2, which I'm working on right now, has some horror in it going on right now. So yeah, but I love playing with folks' emotions when it comes to the comics. It's another reason why y'all should read.
Yeah,
you're gonna be on an emotional roller coaster, crying, laughing, cheering.
Very emotional.
That's a Yama Stigmata issue 2.
It really is. It really is. I've never had a comic book make me question my life.
I dropped my baby mic. But listen, that's the creator, y'all. He trying to warn you. Don't play for around to find out that is not the game of that round you will win. That is a L.
Nah.
Hold on, hold on.
He done took his
No,
damn
no,
tope
Lift
off.
your shit,
I
drunk
told you,
in.
No, you
if you
didn't.
want it,
I
if
hate
you wanted
you.
the thing,
No, you didn't.
I hate
I
you
would
so
use.
damn much.
I
No,
told you if you
bruh,
wanted the things, to come to
you did not
Cali,
go there
and
for
I would
28
do it.
piece.
Yes, he did.
How you
He
lift
took
that
the
dude
whole
off there
tope
without
off.
throwing it on your scalp? The whole 28 piece.
He
Ma,
just
you
put it
missed
up there
it.
like a dead,
Was that
like a
Milky
looking
Way hair?
like a dead skunk right
Only
now.
Milky Way hair
Laying
can
on
do
top
that
of his
lift
head.
like that.
I see the paw. I see the paw. Turn.
Listen.
Doggone shame.
Friday night, down at the center.
All right, but
Thanks, Buster.
back on to the.
So,
So the next thing we're gonna get into, I'm sorry.
You lifted the whole
You
week.
okay? You okay?
come to the house so I can put you on the plug, get you on that interview the thing so you can get the plugs in. You ain't gotta wear that hamster no more.
So for those who partake and understand what I'm finna say, that good old walk that you go on before you eat.
Oh yes, Lord have mercy. That's the best feeling in the world.
That is the best walk
Best
in
walk
the
you ever
entire
take in your
world.
life.
Listen, I'll walk all goddamn day and come back.
Cause
Can't-
my thing is,
Can't see a
I spark
goddamn
up.
thing, but I'm hungry than a motherfucker. I know that much.
Listen, I spark up as soon as I leave the house. Before I hit the driveway, it's
That bitch
already lit.
That bitch
So
lit.
by the time I walk to the stove to give me something to drink and walk back, perfect.
See, Uncle Joe can't walk no more. So Uncle Joe get inside Dorothy and we just cruise, baby. Put on that A track.
What kind of car is Dorothy? I forgot.
No. I tell you, you might send me try to steal it. Nah.
Nah, I thought it was a deuce in the car. Shit.
You from
Do
Chicago.
be your own people.
I don't want to.
What? I'm from
He be
Chicago.
cruising down the
That's what,
street.
okay. That's
And
just.
and if you can't walk, how you driving?
I'm
No
a driving, but
He said you can't
Cause
walk.
he
How you
lying.
drive?
It's cause he lying. He ain't got that car no more. He sold it so he can get that hamster on his head.
How you driving?
bruh.
I hate
That
y'all
sounds right.
so fucking much.
Seeing somebody drive like that, and they got to where they needed to go. So
So who pressing on the
You got that car
gas?
no
I mean,
more.
if you can't walk, who pressing on the gas?
Oh no. See. We on flat surface, so put it in
Oh.
neutral. Put it in neutral.
Hell.
You need a hill for that.
Yeah, you need a
It's a
hill.
little bit of
You need a hill
decline.
for that, dog.
See,
For that
see,
oil.
it's a little steep though. It's flat and then it goes a little steep.
And the next thing you're gonna hear is "Nearer My God to Thee." That's the hymn they're gonna be singing at your funeral.
Listen, I survived now. All right.
Lord have mercy.
No, don't come out of character, Joe. Don't come out of character, Joe. I see it. Don't
That
laugh.
boy-
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Survive now.
This is how it go.
I can survive
You
it.
know they're gonna make me sing though.
Basically, I started out. Basically,
You know
I
how to
started out.
survive. You want to know how to survive now? You know how to survive?
Go ahead, Joe. How you survive now?
I survived. Right when they put me in the middle of the field, they were like, "Go, Joe. Go ahead. We're gonna send you out." I shit on myself. They said, "Get back."
And
How
on that
old were
note,
you, Joe?
on that note, we're gonna get into the actual fucking topic, which is what is some of the craziest shit that has happened on said walk with your favorite cousin. Even if you didn't partake and you went on the walk, what happened?
I
where to
can.
go?
I can.
Oh.
So it was me and my cousins. We left out to go get some more cranberry juice and some more 7-Up. We go to said market, get said stuff. We drove, then we got lost.
How you get lost going a block and a half?
That sounds like Gladys when she traveled.
You went a block
It
and a
do.
half.
Let me just put it like this.
It sound like them.
First,
It's possible.
it started out like this. We started in the house. 2, we went into the car, smoked the bowl, was driving to Giant while smoking 2 more. And as we went, we turned around. Then we got the stuff, then went to a 7-Eleven, then drove somewhere else that I forget because I blinked one good time. And then when I opened my eyes, My cousin looked at me and was just like, "We're lost."
Where the fuck we at?
What the hell was the in that y'all got lost?
What the fuck?
The fuck was you
Hold
smoking?
on. Wait a
You
minute.
blinked and you looked up and was like, I don't know where the fuck I'm at.
It was that
Y'all ain't got no GPS on y'all.
They crossed into an alternate universe. That's what happened.
Airport.
That was
I went to the
Airport.
Okay, question. Neil, when you was
Yeah.
lost, did you see a bunny? Did you see
I
one?
didn't see a bunny. No,
didn't see a bunny?
I blinked. Look, I blinked. I saw my cousin first. Then when I blinked,
Nigga, you didn't know, nigga. You didn't blink. You passed out.
Airport, you went to sleep.
you're not
Yeah,
letting me
you almost
finish.
saw the Lord.
Wait a
No,
minute.
no.
Nah,
Yes,
he
I was
might.
not going.
I just. Ooh.
No, it was like this. I
He got
blinked.
snatched.
I blinked. You better not. No, I
None of
did
the
not.
UFOs, yeah. On Thanksgiving.
I blinked, and then next thing you know, my other cousins were in the back.
See?
Got abducted
Mm-hmm.
on Thanksgiving.
You know.
They were checking your
Nigga,
cholesterol.
Look, just like they stuffed that turkey, they probed you, and you woke up.
Did you have a limp in
Oh
your
man,
step?
I can hear the wait a minute, and TT was.
Wait a minute.
Mom
I
was starting on
literally
how we
took a
got
few
here.
minutes
No,
to handle
no,
my family.
no.
We were talking about taking a walk. Then we talking about getting probed. What?
Alien,
What did I
aliens,
miss?
they got him, Blerd. It's the aliens, they got him.
Mom,
Look,
quick
look,
add up.
look.
Neil went on a walk with his cousin. They were supposed to go to the store. They ended up lost. They got high as shit. Was driving to the store. All of a sudden, Neil blinked. And his
They were
cousin
another
was like,
universe. They
we
blinked
lost.
one time. There was another universe,
Telling you.
and blinked the
I'm
other
saying it
time. The
right
cousin
now.
that was
That
in the
nigga
front
didn't
seat were in
blink.
the back seat.
The alien,
Hey, yo.
No blink. If you know, you know.
That
That's
nigga
no
didn't
blink.
blink.
He said we no. He said we were
Dr.
lost.
Hoshi.
He said we was lost, and I was like, okay, look. All right, we was getting back. I blinked back out one good time, and next thing you know, there was a girl on my lap. I didn't know what happened.
Neil, listen to me. You know what? I'm not even gonna
You
say
just
that.
gonna say that on the internet?
I'm not even gonna say that.
I feel what you're trying to.
I
I
think
feel
we
it,
just need to
Boogie.
move on to the
Become
next story.
Just
I
That
want to go.
whatever you smoked was showing you every possible part of your life. You went to different universes.
Me and Rose on the same wavelength.
I got exactly what you meant when you first said it.
We here.
That man smoked
We here.
this shit called Doctor Strange because he saw
We
every
all here.
possibility.
We all here.
We
I'm
all
joking. We all here.
Okay.
So I want to go next. So I don't partake
For good
in
reason.
smoking because yeah, no, if you know me and you know my thoughts, yeah, you don't give baby.
We don't need that times 10.
Don't do that. Don't. So
But I am curious though.
don't do that to yourself. Curiosity get people killed. Don't do that. So it was me, my cousin Trayvon, and his brother Isaiah. Now, to preface this, we were just supposed to go to the store, come back. Like with Neil's story, store was like, actually it was a little bit more than half a block from the house. So he like, bet, we gonna go to the store and get some snacks. Y'all trying to walk too. And he said he was buying snacks. So me and my younger cousin was like, oh shit, yeah, we get snacks. So we go to the store, you know, the bodega man know us. Keep in mind this wasn't New York City. So bodega man like, hey, how you doing? You know, there was a couple of people in the store. Got our stuff. It was a little busy, so he did the black way of paying in the bodega, and as he held up our items and he left the money on the counter. So we leave and we walking back to the crib, and we hear police sirens. Now I'm thinking it's a bad neighborhood, all right. But then that's when my oldest cousin Isaiah failed to tell us that he recently went on parole. He had anger issues and he had hands, and he had a curfew. So when he took us on this walk, his black ass was not supposed to be outside the house. And the cops in the neighborhood, circled the neighborhood so often, so everybody knew them, including my cousin. So he looked panicked, and we was like, oh, maybe it's just because he don't want, his mom to smell it on him, because she wouldn't get mad, but she was just like, don't bring that to the kids.
Nigga had an ankle monitor on. He was gonna go to jail.
He had a curfew. And he didn't have an ankle monitor on. He did get one on months after this story. Well, actually, no, he did have an ankle monitor on, but he didn't realize how late it was, and he had a curfew. So I'm like, there's no way they could be coming back for us. There's no way. So we trying to walk back home, and we hear the cop siren in the distance, and the cop car couldn't see us, but we could see the lights. And we could tell it was about to hit the corner and look for us. Because dumbass was not supposed to be out.
Oh, so I have a question.
Yes.
Yes. You still walking at this point?
Oh, hell no. After we saw the sirens on the corner and we saw that cop about to hit the corner, listen, we hauled ass back to the house. And how bad it was, I'm not gonna lie. Me and my cousin, so his younger brother, we each fell like 3 times, but all we know was he couldn't get caught, and we weren't trying to get caught and dealt with that shit. Came back, my damn knee was just bleeding. My damn ankle looked like.
Was this around Thanksgiving?
Yes, this was actually when we went on that walk. Okay. We had to run for the cops.
I know why you feel about 3-4 times.
No, this was before my kneecaps went on life support.
Yeah, that wind hit the knee. You buckled.
It was probably what it was. It was probably
for those
gust
who
of
do
wind.
not know, when it's cold outside, Rose's knees get on like Omega don't work.
It's true.
She in New York in November.
My knees and my ankles will lock up in extreme cold to the point where I cannot walk.
Listen. Y'all know the character from The Wiz, the Tin Man? Going up, you saying, slide me some oil. That's Rose. That's Rose.
Facts, exactly.
Her
That's
knees
exactly
creep.
what I need. Give me just a little bit.
Boy,
I hate you so.
Not gonna leave me alone. But who that has partaken on the walk or smokes and is on that walk?
I got
Oh, you got a story, Joe?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Phoenix, your child is in here in the bathroom, bro.
Listen.
All right, Uncle Joe, what's your story?
So there was a couple occasions, couple Thanksgiving.
Wash the honey off my fingertips.
Tried to take a walk, and my boy said, "Hey, do me a favor. We're gonna walk up to this house. I'm gonna handle something. I need you to watch out in case somebody decided to come home early." I said, "What I get out?"
Oh, he was on that Luke Duke shit. Okay, I guess.
He's on. They made you the lookout man, Uncle Joe.
Made me the lookout man.
Oh no.
Went in. He handed us thing. Whoop whoop whoop. Came out with a grin on his face. I was like, "Where my cut?" So, listen. She was the weed man, and price for the weed was some,
Wow.
He said, I'm trying to get that for the low. I see you, Uncle Joe.
I'm sorry. I'm stuck on the fact I just realized this man took that wig off his head.
Bro, y'all didn't see him snatch that motherfucker off his head?
No, I just looked it up.
Fuck this.
It's hot.
Baby, what percentage
is
my iPad on?
Oh my goodness.
That's fucking cute. Honestly, some crazy shit that my cousins did before I started to like openly partake. I was about 12, 11, not knowing what the fuck going on. I thought they was smoking a cigarette, Stupid, oblivious. My cousins was like, "Hey, you wanna go to the store?" You gonna buy me some snacks? Hell yeah. All right, cool. Let's go. So I'm going with him, and all of a sudden, my cousin is like, "Hey, I ain't got my wallet." I'm like, "You ain't got your wallet either?" No. I'm sitting here like I'm broke as shit. He's like, "You ain't got no money?" No. Fuck, I'm 12.
Hey.
Stupid. Long story short, I had on my dad's hoodie. It was a big ass hoodie. I was but this big. I walked home with a bunch of snacks under my jacket. That my cousins didn't pay for.
Snatching.
They was
Snatching
like,
rare,
"Listen,
yeah,
you can
snatching
get
rare.
as many
Snatching
snacks as
rare,
you
yeah.
want. Just don't tell nobody."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
Now
you
you
didn't
just told the
told.
whole
You didn't
world.
told
"Bet,
now.
cool." Whoosh. And then I was just walking out, all fucking swole, short as shit.
I mean, don't you walk like that anyway?
Fuck you, bitch.
Wow,
Fuck you
it
and
really do
everything
be
you
on.
stand for, you black motherfucker.
You bald demon.
This is why
It-
mom doesn't fucking love you, okay? Fuck you, bitch.
You bald demon.
Not bald demon.
Is it truly
You
Thanksgiving
bald-headed
with a
demon.
black family? Is it truly Thanksgiving with a black family if y'all don't come for each other?
This
Bro,
is
we
valid.
come for each other on the daily.
Exactly.
We do this shit
It's just normal.
daily.
Pause. Pause.
We pause. What's up?
Because I realized what I just said. And brain went negative immediately. All
Yep.
right. I said we come for each other every day.
Your mic
So
started
wrong.
fighting you again.
Your mic fighting you again.
Boy, go sit in timeout. Go sit in timeout. You're nasty.
I'll sit with you. I'm gonna go and sit with
We
you. 'Cause,
had this
yep, I'm
motherfucking
gonna
conversation.
my head on out.
We
Not
had
you
this
two.
conversation before we started.
Not you too, Black
I
Mermaid.
needed you to act up.
And then that's the picture.
Wait, coming where?
Not the
Where
new.
is it?
No, you ain't gonna add to it. Hell nah. We
Nah,
gonna
but
move the hell on.
Back with the
We
two
gonna
big
move
fella.
one
What did we
fuck on.
say?
We talk about
one
coming to
story.
America. That's what we're talking about. All right, go ahead.
No, one story I can tell for legal reasons. Um, so yeah, it was Thanksgiving. It was me, my brother. And we decided like, hey, we gonna, take that walk. Now, granted, my cousin at the time was 14, 15. My brother was 15. I was 9. So, they sitting outside, they smoking. I'm not. I'm just I'm just playing in the snow. So my brother was like, hey, you know, the mom car is on lock. I'm like,
That's what you fucked
he was
right
my
there.
brother,
You said
my
your
cousin
mom.
was like, oh, okay, let me go ahead, and lock it up. Found the keys. We took the car. Um, we got almost to a Burger King, but they couldn't figure out how to turn the lights on the car, the headlights to the car on, because it was a LeBaron. They know how to make the thing flip up.
The
So
way mom immediately fell out laughing.
so basically, cop pulled us over. Uh, yeah, we had to tell him, the story and all everything. And I've never known fear like the fear of that night when I saw my mother's face. Because normally my mom yells. I love when my mom yells and screams because I know she's getting her frustrations all out there that shit.
That part.
He didn't say a word.
Oh yeah,
Not
you in
a
trouble.
word.
That
And
was what I
you know what's
like
even worse?
that.
I didn't get my ass beat for it. That's how I know she was mad.
Oh,
If she would have whipped me, I would have killed her. Just say. But yeah, that's my story.
You gave that up to God.
this is that
To the
part.
ancestors. The ancestors saved you that day.
That part.
She said you handle.
Ancestors was like, don't kill that boy.
Why
That ain't what I
do?
mean by that. I mean she washed her hands of it.
Yeah.
You'll see this again in the future. When you least suspect it. That's when you're gonna get your whooping. She gave it up to God.
Ooh, that.
You've been touched by an angel.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
That part. Mom. One, you're muted.
You got a story,
Two,
TT?
do you have a story of taking a walk with a cousin and being nice?
Actually,
like
no,
she
because
fixed
I am. First of all, don't judge me, but I, believe it or not, was a dare kid. So I was too square to go on the walk during Thanksgiving.
I was
I
a
was
dare
never
kid
invited.
I
too.
was a dare kid too.
I was a
That's what I
dare
was
kid.
like.
I was a dare and a great kid.
Listen, I was a dare kid. I failed miserably. I'm sorry.
That part failed.
We
I
all
am proud to announce that I am
Listen.
the dare kid inside of me has died. Okay.
And held
I don't
you.
even know
Because I
you
was
no
fully
more.
done with the
She's high
military, I
as
was
hell.
like,
Wasn't a dare
The
kid.
dare
I
kid
How
in
about
remember.
it
me.
just
The
I
dare kid
remember
in me is
Dare
probably in the
Lion.
basement somewhere.
Mm-hmm. That.
this is the dare kid in me.
you
This
know
is why
what,
you
Mikey?
can't go no fucking where.
I
This
swear,
is why you can't
I
go
swear to
nowhere.
say no to the hard
Look
drive.
up out the blade. No.
Dare kid
I
in me
wasn't a
said,
dare kid. It's just that my mama looked, because when my brothers got older and started to smoke, even though that favoritism was most definitely there, she looked at me. She said, "If you come home high or smelling like it, I'm gonna beat your ass." And then one time I came home smelling like it, but I didn't smoke, and I saw my life flash before my eyes. So no.
Y'all are all a bunch of heathens. That's what I learned tonight. You were all heathens from the start. I was a late bloomer, and I am offended that none of you found me earlier and invited me to the party. You know how much
I
time
have
I
not
lost
been
being a
to
good girl?
Cambridge.
This is
well,
ridiculous.
some
Bitch,
of
how
them,
you
if
think I
some of
feel?
them would have found you early and invited you, you probably would have been arrested.
So I
I
do have a
mean,
question that's
Wait,
off topic.
just saying.
wait.
Real quick.
Before you ask that question, because I gotta say something. Upside, I gotta say something.
Wait,
So
you went from Joe. You went from Joe to Jay real quick.
listen, because I heard something come out of TT's
That's how you
mouth.
know this is a good story.
So TT, you just said you were a good girl.
Hey,
So
we
we
ain't
play.
finna. Hey, shut the fuck up. We ain't finna do that.
And
Shut
yes,
up.
since we talking about it, I do
No, we're
like to
not
be
talking
reminded from
about it.
time to time.
We're not talking about it.
Since you brought it up.
No, no.
Nah, is a hey Mike, how you come on type moment.
That part.
It's
No,
not like
that's when
No,
Kenny
no,
talks to me.
she gonna call us heathens. We all know about her government name.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Bell chicka wow wow.
It's the down look she gave to the camera. Like,
I hate y'all. I hate y'all so fucking much.
Yeah,
I
man.
hate
Fuck
y'all.
my
Moving
question.
on, moving on.
Question.
Moving on to the next part. I'm gonna give y'all a list of foods. And we're gonna see which one gotta go. So these are Thanksgiving foods.
Sweet potatoes.
Again, if you
Chitlins.
do not
That's
eat
right.
them because of dietary things, it does not count.
Hold on.
What?
Technically, I really shouldn't be eating none of this shit anyways, but
Same.
big fat.
Yeah.
Same.
Shut up,
Okay.
Louis.
But
You better get a plate.
Oh, you damn right I am.
this is one gotta go Thanksgiving edition. So you have the turkey, potato salad, rolls, pies, ham, mac and cheese, stuffing,
Good dressing.
Stuffing.
Cranberry sauce
Just
and cornbread.
Okay.
cranberry
You know
sauce
what? I
can
wanted
go.
to mention that nobody had said cornbread at all. Nobody said
Cranberry
cornbread
sauce
when we
can
were
go.
talking about
Nobody in my
favorite
It was
family
food.
on my
What's
list, but my list got interjected. It was up there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
All right.
cranberry sauce, and if one of
Cranberry
y'all says
sauce
mac
can
and
go.
cheese, I disown y'all.
Cranberry
I
sauce
don't
can go. I don't know why
Cranberry
people like it.
sauce
It ain't.
and turkey can go for me.
Yeah,
Cornbread
cranberry
can
sauce
go
can
back
go.
to my ancestors.
Did you say turkey?
Yes, turkey can go for me. Because every time, no, hold up. And it's not because of the taste. I've had some good turkey. The problem with that is we can't have turkey every year for Thanksgiving because they always raise the prices on that motherfucker so damn high. Like, damn,
Why
I'm
you
trying to
go
have a
early?
turkey.
That's why you go early.
But all the early ones be gone too.
That's
You gotta
why
pay
I go to
attention
the
to
ones that
those.
have the pantries, that have the free turkeys. Some churches give
Yeah.
out turkeys. Down here they give
Mm-hmm.
out that stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell, you
Turkey
could
just
buy a
because
Cajun,
I rarely get to
turkey
have
from
it.
Popeyes.
Yeah,
But
you can.
Right. That's what my
Well,
mama
them
got. This
bitches
shit.
is
You don't even
good.
have to have turkey. You can do another meat.
true, that's true.
Fried
You have
chicken.
quit
We did
hand.
And it
chicken
was just
wings.
me and Jackson. We used to do Carnish hen because it was just us
Yeah.
two
Cornish
old
hens.
people.
But before I apologize for the heart attack I gave you there, Uncle Joe. But
I was about to
cranberry sauce.
I was about to cock it back on
Yeah,
you.
cranberry sauce can go.
Cranberry sauce can
The
go.
blick back. Cranberry sauce can
Cranberry sauce can
absolutely
go.
go.
Absolutely,
Everything else on that list. Everything else on
yeah.
that stay to me.
I just want to
Yeah.
say ham can go, and not because I can't eat it, but because it ain't good.
What?
What?
Ham.
Well, we all built different, so
Yeah, I like ham.
I haven't had that ham.
With y'all.
I love ham.
cranberry sauce. I like
You
cranberry
love cranberry sauce?
Yeah.
cranberry sauce.
Me too. I like cranberry sauce.
I love
I mean,
cranberry.
I
don't like the
Canned.
I'm
canned
not
one.
gonna.
I don't like the
I'm not
canned
gonna.
one.
Yeah, the canned one. That's
like
my
it.
family. The
I
canned
never
one.
had.
I don't like it because
Cranberry
I can
sauce
taste
is
the
the
metal.
shit.
That's valid.
I can taste the metal on the canned
You know
one.
what?
I don't
shape
like it.
of
I
that
like making
cranberry
mine.
sauce reminds me of
I
though.
don't know how the fuck you make it. Do you
The
not just get some
homemade.
cranberries
Man, I
and
wish I had
put
some
them
homemade
I
sauce,
make
but
homemade cranberry sauce.
Okay.
I
The
won't make that flavor.
reason why I say cranberry sauce because I always see it and I hate it. That I see them take out. I know I've been to Thanksgivings where they just open the can and just lay it out and it just sit there like
Yep.
Jello. And I'm just like,
Yup. It ain't nobody touched
and
it.
nobody gonna touch
Nobody
that. I
touched
ain't touching that.
That sensory overload said, ugh.
My
Listen,
wife likes it out of the can.
fuck
I
that.
like to
I
make
love
it
Jello,
from
and
scratch.
I listen. That's the last thing I eat. Everybody be like, "Who you want to take this cranberry sauce?" I take it. Thank you.
To give you a
You
Listen,
take
they
it,
perspective,
try to
cranberry
trick you.
sauce?
They're like, it's Jello. I ain't that. That ain't no Jello.
That ain't no
Listen,
damn Jello.
I would just y'all know the can
Jello
shape
is shiny. This ain't shiny.
that ain't shiny. That's just Jello. That's just sauce. But y'all know what the shape that it retains because of the can. Y'all know what that remind me of.
What?
Y'all ever see that
What?
the Gary Come Home special and SpongeBob asks Patrick how long it's been and Patrick take the
I don't want to be up all
milk
night.
out the
Phoenix,
lid,
get your
shake
food.
out the cup, and it's just the
I'm making
cylinder.
you get off your iPad.
That's exactly
Your mama
what
gonna
that's
want your hair
exactly
all
what
night.
that shape is. That is exactly what that shape is. When he poured the milk out the glass and it was just the cylinder.
Nope.
I remember that shit. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. I like the cranberry sauce. Honestly, the stuffing can go, and that's just sensory. I don't like it. Bread should not be mushy. No.
What?
No.
Well, I could see that being
I
a
don't
sensory
like
issue.
Bread should not be mushy. I don't even eat bread pudding. That, no.
Listen, bread
should never
pudding
be
smack.
mushy. I don't like it.
Listen,
You
bread
like that
pudding
because you
smack.
haven't had it done right. You haven't had it
I
cooked
guess
by the
so.
right people.
That part
I
right
don't know.
there.
I
Sounds
don't
to me
know.
like you might have been exposed to a
Yeah,
stove
you had a
top of
bad.
some sort.
Yeah.
You had the actual stove top from the store
Yeah.
dressing.
Yeah, she had the stove top
You
from
didn't
the
have the real
store.
stuff, the homemade
No, you
stuff
ain't had the
like
whole
what
bag with
what Big Mama
the
did.
red
Your
thing.
people made
It
rice
was all that
roni,
shit.
didn't
Yeah.
they? The San Francisco street.
I don't know.
Look. I wish you would show up to my house with some rice aroni on Thanksgiving.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Uncle Joe.
Wait a minute. Jay, why does Why Jay look like Craig 30 years from now?
I hate you so fucking.
Wow.
Debo came back around.
Wait.
Listen, hold up. Debo came back around the block for his lick back. Craig got too old. He said, "I got a gun this time. Fuck this break."
Fuck that. You look like Jody from Baby Boy 30 years from now.
That's right. Don't forget
Shut up, you fat.
Little Jody.
Since we're talking about
For your
food
mom.
for Thanksgiving, I just have a question
What is
to
it?
all
Mhm.
and all who have been around it or it applies to. Why in the astronomical hell did it take so long for chitlins to be phased out of special occasions?
It shouldn't have been phased out in the first place if you know
It
what
shouldn't
you're
have
fucking
been
doing.
It shouldn't have been
Yes,
phased
I want
out.
you to
Shouldn't
know.
have
It shouldn't have been phased out in the
out.
first place if
The
you know
thing
what
with
you're
chitlins
doing.
is, I'll say this. The
Oh,
thing
baby,
with
they still
chitlins is,
wet.
it's too many people out there who don't know what they're doing when it comes to cooking them. So a lot of people
Yeah.
have some very bad
That part.
experiences.
Thank
And a
you.
lot of people don't
If you
clean.
know what you're
A
doing, they're
lot of
actually
people
good.
don't clean their chitlins good.
Once
They don't
again,
know
it
how to
all
clean
goes back.
Yeah.
If it was not cleaned properly or cooked properly, you're going to dislike them.
That part.
Exactly.
You have to
Mhm.
get not trying to be
And
disrespectful. You got to
chitlin
get somebody
But I-
from the South that
Right.
to cook
grew
chitlins.
up and know
No.
how to cook chicken.
Mhm.
Them shits was all. Oh
You
no
got
wonder
one
them
that-
I
chitlins
know my
I-
family.
literally was
We
always
vinegar
chicken.
bath it multiple times before
Mama from the city. No
we
wonder.
pre-boil
Chitlin
vinegar bath, vinegar
You
bath.
have to
I got a
clean those
chitlin
things.
story.
Listen.
I just remembered that.
I love y'all. And I've seen all kinds of chitlins from north side, east side, and down south, and the dirty south. No, don't you put no chitlins on my plate. Don't you do it.
Okay.
I
You be that way then.
Hey, done.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. You
I
eat
eat
chicken
food.
gizzard?
You chicken
Huh?
gizzard?
Move that.
You eat chicken
Move
gizzard?
I love them. I love them.
Listen, don't do
I
it.
don't like
chicken
chicken
gizzard.
gizzard.
No, don't do it.
Oh, you okay? I was about to
I haven't
say.
Don't
had.
do it.
I don't.
Listen.
I haven't had
Gizzards.
anybody
With the
good
Uno
make my
reverse.
chicken.
When I
You ready?
said this
Question.
is
Hey,
how
question.
got the
Here's the
southern.
real question.
What?
Here's the real, because you're in California, so here's the real question. Have you ever had menudo? Have you ever had menudo?
That's a whole different story.
That's
No,
true.
it's
That's
not.
true. That's true, though,
That's
right?
No, it's
tripe.
not, old man.
That's tripe.
Listen.
That's right.
I don't eat noodles like that. I don't.
But you
I
had
don't.
some though.
He's like, I ate it though.
But
There was
that,
this one
but
time
that shit
they had hot
good, ain't
sauce
it?
and lime.
Listen,
He was
when
like,
the
it was this
person
one
who
time they had
gave
hot
it
sauce
to
and
me,
lime.
That's
It was
called a neutral.
listen. When the
Man.
person who gave it to me, we don't speak no more. How dare you try to trick me like that?
That shit was good
Nah,
though
I
before
dare
you
you
knew
try
what
to
it
trick
was.
me.
No.
He slaughtered it. He put hot sauce
No,
on.
I was like, what did you give me? And he told me what it was. I was like, bro, I asked for
What's
chicken
dish
noodle
in
soup.
part?
What you
What is
doing?
that dish in
Hey,
particular?
menudo
Because
though, menudo fixes everything.
Encyclopedia
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
know
the
what
hangover
that dish
soup.
is.
Listen, I asked for chicken noodle soup, and you gave me a whole different soup, sir. I'm so
What
glad
soup
I wasn't
was
allergic.
But nah, I
What
gotta
kind of
tell
soup
my
was it?
I gotta tell my
Yeah,
chilling story.
Boogie's story. And then
Put
we
your
gonna wrap
rope
up.
around
We
you.
gonna
I
wrap
want to know
Yeah.
what kind of
I
soup
gotta
it
tell my
was.
I
I'm
gotta
confused.
tell my
Menudo.
One thing.
But what was in
chilling
it that
story.
was
Tripe.
What
Right.
is that?
Sheep
Stomach.
Cow stomach.
Stomach.
Cow stomach, yeah. That's
Cow
right.
stomach.
You would have been back.
That's another. They do have that type. They do have that type of tripe too, where sheep stomach.
You
Actually,
would
it's
have
like
gotten
they do pig stomach too, which is
Let somebody do that to you.
chitterlings,
Would have
basically.
gotten a Derrick Henry stiff
Chitlins,
arm.
I've had
Oh.
the dirty South version, like the dirty South, like Alabama, like Arkansas type. I'm like, no, can't do
It's
it.
Arkansas.
You have you tried the Carolina type?
What's this Arkansas?
It's Arkansas, you idiot.
Listen, all I know is I walked in the restaurant and it smelled like they were just cooking it for hours.
That's where you messed up at. What you need to do is you need to find you a
Fight you.
not all of them. Some of them can. Yeah.
Listen,
Matter of fact, I'm just gonna
Let's
learn how to
something
make it
else.
for my family.
Okay?
A
listen,
boogie.
I'm
I'm
What
gonna
shit
make
this
feed.
already?
I was younger, okay?
Let's
So
start
if
with
you force me to
I hang
eat
it up
something,
anyway.
I'm not gonna like it now. If you force me,
Unfold something else.
I'm not
That's
gonna eat it
valid.
now.
That's
Shut
what
up.
it's like
That's
for a
valid.
lot of foods. It's why
Shut
some
up, Jay.
people grow out of liking certain foods.
Be quiet.
But,
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I grew into liking some foods. Like when I was young, I hated eggplant. Older, and I liked it.
same.
You know?
Right, but y'all.
It also depends on how it was made.
Boogie got a chitlin story, and I want to hear this because something tells me this gets interesting.
So I'm going over my auntie's house for Thanksgiving, and we pull up to the house. Actually, we turn in the corner, and there was this stank ass stench in the air. Smell like sewer water and shit, just pure shit.
Yeah, that's shit.
My auntie's house is in the middle of the block. So we pull up. The smell is getting stronger as we speak.
Did she not clean them?
Right.
So we walk in the house. We like, what the fuck is that smell? Did somebody die? And y'all not know it? What the fuck? One of my aunties had tried to make chips and brought them over to the house. But here's the fucked up part. They threw them out 3 days before that.
No.
What?
You gotta.
Nigga, what?
I was like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me they not even in the house no more? And it's that? Did she even clean them? Like,
not only did she not clean them,
she went down the road smelling like a whole. She went down the road smelling. That's what hog trucks be smelling like.
Smithfield.
She ain't clean them.
Smithfield.
She like a whole hog truck.
She went home smelling like Smithfield.
Nope. For real. For real.
I was like, yo.
She ain't clean them. She ain't clean them. She just put. She just boiled them. She put.
And that's nasty.
She put them in the pot. Blue. Water brown. It's the cooking.
Bitch, that's dirty.
You don't smell that?
Like,
you don't smell that? Like, something
they smelled. They were just trying their hardest to ignore them. And when you came in,
that part they was trying to ignore. That's nasty.
Yeah, she ain't clean them for real.
But with that being said, thank y'all so much for coming. I appreciate y'all. This has been a 3BlerdNinjas Thanksgiving special. And if ain't nobody told you, clean your bone, have a good day. And if somebody get disrespectful, you get disrespectful back. Fuck them.
Also, we would like to thank all our guests for coming through.
Yes, that part. We would like to thank everybody for coming through. We very much appreciate it. We definitely will have y'all back, of course.
Appreciate it.
And just a little tidbit.
Hopefully less chaos next time.
Less chaos. And just a little tidbit, as a retail worker, if you are doing Thanksgiving or Black Friday shopping, please go in there with a list of what you need to grab in what section.
I got this.
And so, definitely.
And small items first, y'all.
Yeah, and definitely, check out StyleFromComics.com. Thank you guys for coming through. We appreciate it very much. Especially MG, who's with us in spirit, and SJ from the Chameleon Coalition. Thank y'all for coming through. Y'all go check them out. You can find both on Instagram. Make sure you follow, and then tell them the 3BlerdNinjas sent you.
Hashtag Tiger Slay.
So, like we said here at 3BlerdNinjas.
What we say, y'all?
What we say, y'all? What we say, yeah?
We meet again.
Yeah, just